Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Cathlabfit. It's Dr. Ryan again. I'm gonna get you started with a really quick leg workout for today, another little leg burner. We're gonna get started in just a minute. Basically gonna try to set up with a 1-minute warm up. We're gonna do 3 exercises. You guys kind of know the routine, 40-20 work, rest, 3 rounds. We're gonna do 3 exercises, which are gonna be the plie squat. Plie squats, you guys have probably seen this before. I know Kelly's done a version of this, a couple other people have done a version of this. We're gonna keep our legs a little wider than our normal squat, toes pointed at like a 45-degree angle, and we're gonna come down, we're gonna basically get into a squat position and come back up, sort of doing plies. It's really helpful to build, gluteal posterior strength, a little bit of hamstrings, quads, everything kind of coming in there. Helps me in the calves if you can. When you're coming down with plies, try to keep your feet pretty planted, trying to come down, come off onto your toes. It's going to help to keep the form right for getting injured. You can also add weight to that. I'm going to bring in a light kettlebell, show a couple things there. Second exercise, simple. I've seen this before. It's a chair pose. So we're going to come right in from a standing position, bend, come into a nice chair. From the front, this is kind of what it looks like. Hands up or hands namaste. From the side, you're going to come in and you're going to get into a nice quick chair position. In this case, you want to try to raise the toes a little bit, force yourself to get onto the heels a little bit. Third exercise is going to be alternating reverse lunges. You can either do them simple as body weights, coming down, just get into the reverse lunge, or if you feel like working with it, I'm going to show you a cool kettlebell variant that does a little more total body, where basically you alternate the kettlebell up and come in with the squat. And you can do this with a kettlebell, a weight, a gallon of milk, really, whatever you choose. All right, we're gonna get started really quick. Get this rolling. All right. So, do a quick warm up here, and we'll start. All right, put your toe out, come down, swoop, and up. Put your toe out, leg nice and straight, swoop, down and up. Again, on this side, swoop, down and up, toe up, swoop, down and out. Let's keep going, swoop, down and out, swoop, down and out. From the side, doing this, putting my foot out, coming down, scooping up, again, toe out, down, scooping out. It's kind of stretches. Gets into a dynamic movement, help get all your leg muscles ready for what's about to come. Make this nice and fun, all right? Couple quick back and forth, jumps, calves up, get your body moving a little bit, high knees, all right. Now we're gonna get started into exercise 1, plie squats. Again, you do this with no weight, or if you're inclined, just add a little weight to it. Just brings in a little dimension. Grab some sailing bags, grab some, a little gallon of milk, gallon of water, a couple water bottles, or just get some inexpensive weights, which can help just to keep things on balance, get you moving. And again, you don't have to come all the way down, just really come into parallel and out, parallel and out, come into 40 seconds, break, got a 20-second rest coming up. All right, so next move, jump into chair position. I'm gonna start that here in a second here. Move over a kettlebell. You could choose to do this with a little weight if you wanted to. I like keeping the good form. We're gonna go into a chair. Again, arms up. If you can do it, arms at namaste. If you can't, and you really just wanna kind of balance here, keeping that nice low position. This should feel a little uncomfortable. It should be a working pose. This is not a break. If you're high up here and it's not doing anything, get a little lower. If it's too hard, come up a little bit. That'll make it a little easier, help you build up. If this is still too hard, feel free, like we've had in previous posts, create a little something you can hold on to, a chair, rail, anything, and just keep that position. As much as you can, fight to get your back up. I'm trying to too, okay? 40 seconds done, 20 seconds off. All right. Got a quick 10-second break before we go into alternating reverse lunges. So, reverse lunges. I'm gonna try to do this here with a little kettlebell action. So I got opposite hand, opposite foot moving in this kettlebell fashion, like so, like so. Now, if you can't, body weight's fine. Really, whatever will keep you moving. This is a nice added exercise because it works your whole abs and core because you have to balance that weight as you go up. When you're doing this, make sure you're thrusting the kettlebell up as you come out of the position, like a kettlebell swing. It's kind of combining reverse lunge plus a kettlebell swing, and we got our 40 seconds here. So, got about 10 more seconds here before we go into the next circuit. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back in the plies. We're gonna grab our weights, and again, nice and 45-degree angle with the feet, keeping your back up. You wanna try keep your back up as much as possible. If you got a weight, add in a little bicep curl as you come down. That's totally fine. If you don't, you can just move your arms. Even if you don't want to do that, that's okay too. Try to keep moving. We got about 10 more seconds of this, and we get a nice 20-second break. 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Now, about 15 seconds, we'll get right back into our chair position. These exercises are good because we're working a little bit heart rate, a little bit core, a little bit of legs. All right, pipe right in. Got 40 seconds coming up. As you're doing this, keep your toes up. I'm gonna turn to my side a little, get in that position. You can see that I'm struggling here to keep my back up. That's some imbalances I'm working on. But you can see I'm trying to keep my toes up, my feet planted, my heels down. I'm trying to extend myself as much as I can, keep my head up. This way it keeps you honest. And you just want to keep that position. 10 more seconds of this. I know it can burn, but it's supposed to a little bit. If it's too much, come out, take a break, come right back in. Have 40 seconds done. All right. We have a 15-second break. I'm going to come right into reverse lunges. All right. 5 seconds. All right, I'm going to use the kettlebell. You don't have to. You can choose not to if you want. So when I'm bringing the kettlebell up, I'm hinging myself up. If you can't do that, don't use the weight. Try to do it without a weight. And that's a totally fine exercise. But adding that arm in, you'll notice, kind of gets you a little extension on your core, forces you in reverse lunges to bring your back up, as opposed to something that we all kind of do. Reverse lunges, just stay leaned over. And that's always a bad thing. We want to strengthen ourselves, not get hurt. All right, and we're done with these. Start the circuit again, one last run through, and then quick stretching around here. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your plies. Down, add a little bicep. 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 Down, add a little bicep curl. Down, add a little bicep curl. So last time through this, see if you can work through it as much as you can. Really try to give it all you got here. And it's not about speed here. Working through really good form. As much as you can, keep your back straight, back up, and done. All right, 20 seconds. Last time we're gonna do the chair here. Try to keep ourselves super active. All right. And 1. All right. Back in chair position, couple things. Keep looking up as much as you can. Try not to look down because that forces you to bend over more. You want to try to keep your spine a little bit dorsiflexed. You want to flex it backwards. You want to keep your arms up straight. This helps work your shoulders, posterior chain, all that erector spinae muscles that help your back. They're all going to get a little stronger here. You want to try to work those as much as you can. Just about another 5 seconds this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 20 seconds, we're done with the chair. All right, coming in to our last set of those alternating reverse lunges. The arms up, kind of like a reverse lunge, kettlebell swing, with or without weights. All right, get that started here. And alternating the hands. Again, I'm kind of swinging for my hips. I'm not swinging with my back as I'm coming up. My hips thrust the kettlebell up. And I think that's what's important here. That's what's going to help build your weights, build your strength. You don't want to use your back here. It's about swinging the kettlebell up, using that hip thrust. The hips are a huge area for burning calories, but more importantly, really build your core, build endurance, all those things that you need, whether you're an athlete or just have to work in a calf lab. We're done. Done here. That was it. 1 minute warm up, 3 exercises, 3 rounds, 1 minute each. Hopefully you guys have fun with this one. All right, have a good one.